Ismail didn't understand anything about this place. He had been in America only a few days before escaping the house. He pumped his arms and legs and ran down the alley, wishing he had muscle instead of spindly arms and legs that were no help with the labor they had wished him to do during the day. The nights were worse. A car passed the end of the street. A child's cry left his lips, the kind he hadn't been able to hold back when the cartel killed his little brother and took him from his village. 2 weeks later, they had brought him here, to this strange place where nothing made sense. He couldn't let them find him now that he had escaped. Ismail had one hope. If Michelle wasn't at the meeting point, he would never get home. He needed to be away from this awful place where the rain had no power. It seeped into everything until his clothes stuck to him, and each footfall squished against the ground like mud in the rainy season. At the end of the street, he stopped to look first and make sure they weren't watching for him. He had to cross both directions and make it to the building on the other side, where hope resided. A van buzzed past. He saw a break in the traffic and made a run for it across the busy street. Someone honked their horn. Ismail prayed to the God he had once believed in, the same God who had abandoned him a long time ago. The only thing he'd managed to retain since childhood was a single friendship, and a collection of letters he had been forced to leave behind. He stumbled up the curb on the other side of the street in front of the red brick building that stretched up 4 stories. The light above the front door flickered. He shoved open the motel front door and rushed across the lobby. The man behind the front desk called out, "Hey!" Ismail ignored the man. He found the door to the stairs and ran to the 3rd floor. Room 312 was to the left. He raced along the frayed carpet and heard the muffled sound of an action movie behind one door, arguing behind the next. The hall stank like cigarette smoke. He reached the door too fast, collided with it, and curled his fist to knock. The door swung open on its own. No one stood there. Ismail gasped a breath. "Michelle? Are you here?"